How to tantalize. She's out to get you, danger by design. Cold-blooded vixen, she don't compromise. She's something mystical in color lights. So far from typical, but take my advice. Before you play with fire, do think twice. And if you get burned, don't be surprised. Lifted, drifting higher than the ceiling. Ooh, baby, it's the ultimate feeling. You got me lifted, feeling so gifted. Sugar, how you get so fly? Sugar, how you get so fly? Ooh, sugar, how you get so fly? Sugar, sugar, how you get so fly? Ooh, sugar, how you get so fly? Sugar with just the right amount of spice. I'm in a loop and everyone's desire. She's out to get you, you can't run, you can't hide. She's something mystical in color lights. I say, so far from typical, but take my advice. Before you play with fire, do think twice. And if you get burned, well, baby, don't you be surprised. Lifted, drifting higher than the ceiling. Ooh, baby, it's the ultimate feeling. You got me lifted, feeling so gifted. Sugar, how you get so fly?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Totem Pole Playhouse. So happy to have you here with us this evening for this special fundraiser. We're very, very grateful to our artist this evening, to Charla, for Charla is donating the entire proceeds for this to Totem Pole Playhouse. So that's wonderful. So I thank each and every one of you, and I especially thank her. It's a very generous donation that we will put towards our women's facilities, which getting there little by little. Fingers crossed next year. I'm trying. We just got a $50,000 grant from a foundation over in Gettysburg, so that's a big help, big help. If you know any other foundations, let me know. We still have about $200,000 to go, but we'll get there hopefully next year. If not, it'll be for sure the next year. But and I want to also let you know that we have another week left of Mamma Mia. If you haven't seen it, it's a terrific, fun show. It is not sold out. I know when you go online, when you look online and you look at the seating chart, it looks like there's a seat over here and a seat over there, which there is. But if you know any husband and wives who fight a lot, I mean, it's perfect. I mean, it's perfect for them. So I want to sell those 2 seats. And actually, we added the club seats, the seats back there behind the curtain for every performance. So we literally still have tickets for every show. There's only 8 performances left of Mamma Mia. And as the road sign says, and if you know anyone who's seen it, it's the truth. Yes, it is that good. So please join us. Thank you. Thank you. After Mamma Mia, that's the end of our regular season. We have one more show left. It's a bonus show. It's only 8 performances for 1 week only. It's a show that I have been involved with in literally every capacity that you can be involved with. I was the original producer of the show when it premiered in Chicago in the famous Loop Theater District. And I also produced it off Broadway in New York. And I directed in New York. And then I ended up playing Father Mac, the one male role that's in there. It's 2 sisters playing playing senior citizen sister Sis, and then her sister Babe, who's in her early 50s, who she kind of raised. And it's these two crazy ladies playing bingo, played by two crazy men, of which I am one of them. So you'll see the trailer out there. I'm obviously the one in the moo-moo. And let me tell you, folks, you know you've gotten too fat when you need to lose weight to fit back into a moo-moo. So, but I'm getting there. So join us for the Queen of Bingo. The best part of that show is at every single performance, there's actually written right into the script of the show, there's an actual bingo game that everyone in the audience plays, and at every single performance, all 8 of them will be giving away a 10-pound frozen turkey to some lucky audience member. So join us for that. So, and then next year at this same time, we'll be doing the best little whorehouse in Texas. So have some foot stomping, boot stomping good time next year. So join us again. And again, thank you so much for your patronage, especially coming out tonight and supporting the Totem Pole in this wonderful fashion. And again, we're so very, very grateful and excited about this interesting, different, fun evening. So before I go, I just want to stop one more time and thank our wonderful artist. I want to bring her out here. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm happy to introduce to you Charla Acker. Charla? Thank you.
Wow. Thank you. I want to personally thank each and every one of you for your contribution to the Totem Pole Playhouse. So thank you. Give yourself a round of applause. You're going to see me moving like this. I kind of want to explain to you how spirit works in a venue this size for me. I'm kind of like pumped, full of adrenaline. That's what it feels like for me. Spirit will guide me to individuals who will receive messages from their loved ones who have crossed over. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in the front seat, in the middle, or in the back. If you're supposed to get a message, Spirit will guide me to you. So please keep that in mind. Those of you who came with loved ones who do receive messages, please help with the validation process. The connection is always stronger when we can validate information. So sometimes when you get a reading, I call it, we get psychic amnesia. What happens is we're so excited, I'm throwing a lot of information at you, and I'm pretty tough on spirit. I want them to be very specific in what they're giving me. Sometimes they cooperate, other times they don't. We have 2 mic runners on each side. We have James and Shane. So they will be running mics. I'm going to try to stay up here for you this evening because when I come down there, the energy kind of zaps me. I will say I haven't slept in the last 24 hours. So spirit has been in the house. So I am excited. I want to explain to you also how spirit communicates to me so you can think a little bit outside of the box. I have what I call my psychic dictionary. And what that means is sometimes, for example, if spirit is trying to give me a name, they will give me someone in my family or friend in my field. If I don't know anybody, because we get some pretty crazy names, we get some pretty crazy situations, they will start to show me symbols. And let me give you an example of that. I had a young woman that I was reading, and her daughter had passed away, and her daughter's name was Bree. So what do you think they showed me? Cheese. Very good. So we were in the middle of this emotional reading, and I'm like, you know, Spirit, do I really have to say cheese? I mean, she's crying, and she's emotional, and they're like, yeah. And I'm like, no. And they're like, yeah. Finally, I did, and it made sense to her. So thinking outside of the box just a little bit, I will try to read as many people as possible. But think of my energy this way. If you blow up a balloon and you're holding it, and every time you just open it up and let a little bit of energy out. So what happens is every time I give a reading, a little bit of that energy dissipates. So usually for me, I try very hard to get to as many people as possible. But if you don't get a reading, please don't feel it's because your loved ones do not want to communicate with you or they're not at peace. That is not the case. I believe those who need to receive messages will receive messages. I apologize because I will be pacing a lot because that is kind of how energy works for me. Trying to think if there's anything else I need to tell you before we get started. I know everybody's anxious to get started, are we not? Yeah. Okay. Well, so I now invite you to sit back, relax, enjoy, and embrace, but most importantly, be witness to some of the most amazing messages from your loved one in spirit. Okay. So I want to start. I have a woman who's been bothering me for a couple of days now, but she's calling herself Madeline. She is making reference to, she has a strong energy. She's making reference to a lung issue or would have had lungs, something with the lung. She is also making reference to having a son with her, and she talks about Kevin. Can anybody identify with that? There we go, over there. Can you stand up? And what is your name?
Kathy.
Kathy. Okay, I can't see you, so I apologize, but we're good. I'll keep you there. You understand Madeline. Who is Madeline to you?
My mother.
Your mom. Okay. And was she not that old when she passed? Because her energy feels so young.
61.
Yeah, that's not old. I'm 54, so yeah. So 61. I feel, would you understand something significant about this month with Kevin?
Yes.
Okay. And Kevin is your brother?
Yes.
Okay, beautiful. God, I love his energy, but I feel like he was taken way, way too early. Do you understand? Okay. He shows me Desert Storm. Can you relate to that?
He was in the Air Force.
Okay. I feel like God, your brother, first off, is sending so much love, so is your mother. So they are just really happy to be here. Don't know that this is something your mom would normally do, or your brother, but they're happy to be here. Kevin talks to me about the heart, so I feel like there would have been a heart issue, but I feel like he would have been either early or late 40s. Do you understand?
41 or 43.
Okay. Wow.
He died August 9th.
Wow.
12 years ago.
Wow.
Kind of iffy. Iffy how he died.
I'm sorry?
Iffy how he died.
Iffy how he died. Is that what you're saying?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he is showing me the heart, so I do feel like there was something related to the heart, too. So I do feel like question marks around him, but I feel like your brother says that some things just are not important. It's more important for you, he says. He wants you to know that he is at peace and that he does love you. He talks to me about someone being with him. Well, you have a whole family over there, because he talks to me about Charles, which is my dad. That's what they're showing me, but now I know. I got to tell you, all weekend I've been seeing the Chucky doll. Did someone call him Chucky, or was his name Chucky?
All the grandkids called him Chucky because he thought he was too young to be Chucky.
So, I've been telling my husband, I've been saying, I keep seeing this freaky little Chucky doll. What is that? So, and he's like looking at me like, ugh. So I understand. You understand that?
Yes, he would prefer Chuck E. Cheese.
Okay.
All the kids thought he owned it. When they found out he didn't, they were very upset.
I do believe your dad comes through, and he comes through a force to be reckoned with. He says to me, he loved to bargain hunt. So he's telling me I love to go to like flea markets and garage sales. Would you understand that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And he shows me, I don't know if he traveled a lot, but he shows me, I travel a lot. And I'm thinking, yeah, I need to go with you.
He took 13 cruises.
Okay, beautiful.
In a couple years after my mother died, which she probably spun in her grave for the first 2 years.
So did mom pass first, and then brother, and then dad?
Yes.
Because she's showing me 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
You understand. Beautiful. Well, your dad is sending his love to you. I do feel something. He keeps talking to me about the month of October. Does that mean anything to you? Something with October coming up.
Well, that would be Kevin's birthday.
Kevin's birthday, your brother?
Yes.
Okay.
The one that passed.
Okay. So I think there's something else, though, other than Kevin's birthday, because I do feel like there's something, if you're not aware of it, there is something coming up in October that's going to be important within the family, because your mom, your brother, and your dad are saying, we're going to be there. So whatever this is, I do feel that they will be there for you. Whew. I feel like your brother's coming back to you. He doesn't want anybody within family. I don't know why he's saying this, Kathy, but he's saying to me that he doesn't want anybody holding any guilt or burdens about anything. So I feel like I don't know what somebody's holding on to concerning brother, but he's asking that everything just be released. He is at peace. I am okay. He makes reference to being with you, and mom, dad, and brother do watch over the family. He's also wanting to acknowledge Joe. Who is Joe?
That's his son.
Okay. And how old is Joe?
He's 18 now.
Okay.
17.
Okay. Is there a reason that he would be concerned with him for some reason?
He was a preemie born at 20 weeks, 1 pound, 2 ounces.
Okay. Because he is sending love. He is sending love, and just wanted to make that acknowledgement. But God bless you, and I'm glad that you were able to get a reading. Okay. Now, this next gentleman that is coming to me, I got to say, I love his energy because this guy was into everything. He's showing me that I had my own business. He also is making reference to, he's showing me Harry Potter, but I think his name would be Harry. And he's telling me that he got a pilot license like late in life. Does anybody identify with that? He's also showing me a name like P-U-D, Pud? Puddy? Pud? Anybody identifying with that?
My father's name. Nickname.
What is your name?
Lois.
Lois. Okay, Lois, do you understand the Joe connection? Or Harry connection, I'm sorry.
No, I don't.
Okay, because there's something with Harry and Joe around you, but they're talking about Pud, but that wasn't your dad's name, was it?
My husband's Joe, my father-in-law is Harry, and my father just passed, and his name was Pud. I don't know if they're... I don't know, it's weird.
That's okay. That's what I mean, psychic amnesia. That's okay. That's okay.
But my father-in-law did have a pilot's license late in his life. My father-in-law, Harry.
Okay, you're making me work for this.
I don't know which one's there.
That's okay. That's okay. I understand. It's really funny because he comes through and he's talking about he's showing me like little dots on paper. So I'm assuming dot, dot, dot. Is there a dot or dotty?
Well, yeah, that's my mother-in-law.
Okay.
So Harry is my father-in-law, and Dot is my mother-in-law, and she's still here.
Okay, Dot is still here.
Yes.
Okay. Is Dot having some health issues?
Yes.
Okay, because Harry is, or am I saying him right? Harry?
Yeah,
yes.
Harry.
Yes. Okay, they're coming at me. Harry is making reference to being concerned with her.
Okay.
Also, I'm moving over to Dad. Now, did Dad not pass that long ago? Because I feel like it's been just...
Yeah, my dad just passed like 6 weeks ago.
Okay. I'm sorry, honey. I'm
Thank you.
sorry. Your dad is coming through with so much love for you. I feel like he was in failing health.
Yes.
I feel like there was a lot going on with your dad. He's talking to me about Pamela or Pam, so I don't know who is Pam or Pam.
That's his wife, my stepmom.
Okay, beautiful. Thank you. Now, does Pam have some breathing issues? Because he's making me aware of either she wears oxygen or needs oxygen or...
No, my father needed oxygen.
Your father,
yeah,
okay.
Before he passed, yeah.
Okay. He is also making reference to an October connection. What is the October connection?
I'm not sure about that.
Okay, that's okay. So know that Dad did transition, and he is happy. Are you one of 2 girls?
I'm one of 4 girls.
One of 4 girls, okay.
Yeah.
Is there something unique or different about 2 of the girls as opposed to...
Yeah. We don't all have the same father, but we're in the same family. Yeah.
Whoops.
Yes, I am. I never think about it that way, but yeah, okay, got it, yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, got it.
You never know what comes out of the underwear drawer,
That's right.
do you? Oh, okay. No, I'm kidding.
No, that's fine.
We have to laugh, right?
Yeah.
It's such a serious subject.
Yeah.
Well, I just want you to know that your father-in-law and your dad are hanging out. I don't know if they liked each other in life.
That might not be good.
Yeah. They are hanging out and they are having a good time. So I do love that. And he kind of, since your dad, I say, is a new arrival, is what I call them. Mm-hmm. Your father-in-law was gracious enough to help him cross.
Oh, thank you.
So yeah, but he is worried about your mom.
Okay.
So I don't know what's going on with her, but he does show some concern with her. So just wanted you to be aware of that. Boy, you have some family over there, too. Somebody is coming through. They're talking to me. I think they're trying to tell me, Earl?
That's my grandfather.
Okay, beautiful. Because, man, I'm getting Earl, and then is there a Doris connection because they are showing me Doris with Earl?
That is my grandmother. They're together, yes.
Okay, so your grandmother.
Oh, gosh.
Now, she is a funny woman.
Yeah, she is.
Your grandfather's going, holy cow, she's still decorating. What?
True story.
Is there a decorating connection?
Oh, my gosh, so much, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Because I feel like I decorated for Halloween, I decorated for Christmas, I decorated for everything, and it's like driving him crazy. Because he says, you know what, I'm stuck doing a lot of the work.
Yeah. That is so true. Like, it's crazy true, yeah.
I also feel like your grandma comes through with so much love for you, and so does Grandpap. Now, this is really funny because I don't know anybody named Earl, but your grandfather, I have to laugh because I used to have, and I don't know if you guys remember this, but I used to have this monkey. It was like a chimp head, and it was remote controlled, and it used to move, and its head used to move, and I forget what it used to be called, but I named him Earl. So that's what they showed me. So
okay, good.
I think that was funny, and that's how spirit works. So yeah. Your grandmother's also handing you a sugar cookie, so I just got to do that for you.
She was famous for her sugar cookies.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
She was.
Okay. So your family sends love. Please know that they are together, and know that they are sending healing energy to your mom. So I do believe people are watching over her. Okay? And do you have a Kathleen or Kathleen connection?
That I don't know of.
Okay, that's okay. All right, so God bless.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. I don't know where I'm going with this because this is a hard one for me. I have a man here who would probably be, oh God, make this easy for me. I want to say he's in his 50s. Now, he's showing me kind of, which I never normally get, but he's kind of showing me a vision. He shows me a workshop, like where he would have built things or hung out. I don't know if this is in the garage or in, this would be in a cellar. And he has 4 pictures hanging, and he calls them his angels, and he's indicating that he has one with them. I feel like he would have had these pictures hung up. He's telling me his name is Tom, and he's telling me there is I want to say Ash with him, or Ashley. Who, can anybody identify with that? Okay. And can you stand up, please?
Hi, Charlotte.
I can't see you. I don't know who you are.
It's Sharon.
Sharon.
Milestones.
Okay, hi.
Hi.
Sharon, I have, is this your husband who passed?
It is.
Okay. Do you understand Ashley?
It's my daughter. She passed 4 months ago.
Okay, I'm sorry. Would you understand, Sharon, why your daughter takes responsibility for her passing?
I do.
Okay. I feel like I have your husband here. I feel like he is indicating he has other children, though. Are there other daughters?
Right here.
Okay. So, hi, daughters. As Ashley is coming through to me, as he opens the doorway for her, I do feel like there would have been issues with her. Now, she tells me, and I certainly don't need any disrespect by this, but she shows me that I don't know how old Ashley was. I don't feel she was that old, but she shows me I looked much older than I would have been. Do you understand that?
She probably felt much older.
Yeah, I feel like she had a really hard life, but she shows me I struggled. I don't know if she is showing me addiction issues. I don't know if that would be around her or around someone close with her, but she is showing me that she had trouble with addiction. She is also showing me, I feel like she would have had 2 children. I feel like these would be 2 boys, so do you understand?
I sure do.
Okay, beautiful. Whew. I feel like this was very, very unexpected. Do you understand?
I do.
Okay. She is talking about, and I don't know if she didn't have, if you guys had a kind of tug-of-war relationship, but she shows me that sometimes your relationship wasn't the best.
True.
Okay. And who is Heather and Amber? Okay.
My
and you're
twins.
the sisters. Okay. And she is sending love to you. I feel like she had a hard time with relationships or with family. So she wants you all to know that she doesn't want you to carry any guilt or burden associated with someone trying to help her. Because she says, I take responsibility. And who is Dan or Daniel?
That is her fiance.
Okay. And he's here? He's
No,
living?
he's not. He's living.
He's
yes.
living, okay. Because she just is acknowledging that. And I don't know why she's showing me this, but she keeps showing me the freaking Tasmanian devil. What's the, you know, the little Taz doll?
Yeah, her cat.
Okay. Is her cat living? Her cat's with her?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I feel like she had a real love for animals. That was something that she loved. I don't know what she's trying to show me, but there's some, I don't know what this connection is, but there seems to be a horse connection. Did she own horses, or?
She owned horses. She went bankrupt over horses. She destroyed her health over horses.
Okay. Because she's showing me the horses. I love her energy. Please know that she is at peace, loving her family, but she doesn't want, I feel like you all try to help her in some way or another. I'm not going to get extremely personal with things, but I do feel like you would have really tried to help her. You would have really tried to connect with her. And it was just something that she struggled with. She had an extremely hard time with. But she wants to send her love to you. And I don't know, but she says something about the last time that you two spoke. So I don't know if it wasn't the best or
It was actually exceptional.
Okay, good. Because she's making reference to the last time we spoke, and that is what she wants you to remember. Okay? I feel like her energy is pulling back for me, but I'm sorry for your loss and bless you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Whew. Okay. Okay. This one's a little tough. I have someone here that shows me some trauma to the chest. I feel like this person shows me a firearm, so I feel like they would have been shot in the chest. The person stands to their left of me, so I feel like this would be somebody's brother, friend, and they are coming through. I'm asking their name, and they're showing me a letter T, but they're not showing me the name. Who? Can you stand up, please? Hang on, honey. Okay, there you go. What is your name?
My best friend, my name's Stacy.
Stacy.
And my best friend Tracy was shot in the chest a year ago.
Tracy, I'm sorry. Boy, he has a great energy.
Yeah.
Great energy to him. Your friend Tracy, was this newsworthy? Because I do feel like this would have been in the newspapers, because he's handed me a newspaper. Do you understand?
Yes.
Oh, and he's making me, I'm getting a little nauseous with this. Boy. I feel like, did someone that his wife or girlfriend do this to him?
Yeah, his girlfriend.
Oh, God, I'm sorry. I got to tell you, this gentleman, his name's Tracy, has been with me for 2 days. So I am glad that he is coming through to you. He wants to thank you. Who rides the motorcycles?
We all do.
Okay. Did Tracy ride motorcycles too?
Yeah.
Okay. Because Tracy is making reference to riding motorcycles. Do you wear your helmet?
Most of the time, yes.
Well, he is telling me, and I'm showing you, and I don't know, he's coming through first off. He's sending you love and thanking you for his friendship. I do feel like, I don't know, he shows me, did you lose connection at one point, or you weren't as close?
Yeah.
Or didn't see each other?
I moved away. Yeah, we never saw each other a lot, but we were still very close
Okay.
when we saw each other.
Okay, because he's riding the motorcycle, but he is cautioning you, young lady. He says, you wear that helmet. I want to say this, and I don't usually say this, but I'm telling you this. There is something where we're riding a group together, we don't have a helmet on, and we're rounding a corner, and somebody drops the bike, and he's pointing to you. So I don't know whether you're on the bike or you're riding the bike, but he's coming through to protect you because you are his friend, he says. I feel like at times you were more a sister to him.
Yeah.
And I feel like as he shows me, he says, I don't want anybody to feel sorry for me. He says, I hate to say this, but he said, I knew she was nuts.
Yeah.
So he knew she was nuts, but she still stayed. So I do feel he knew that. And I feel just a tremendous shock because, he says, I knew she was nuts, but I'd never thought that she would do this. But he does show me there was justice served or somebody did get justice. Do you understand?
Yes.
Beautiful. Now, did someone do a memorial ride for him or releasing of the balloons? Because he keeps releasing balloons for me.
I don't know if his family might have. I'm not
Okay.
sure. They don't live around.
Okay. He just wanted to step through and say, I wanted to take this opportunity to thank you.
Thank you. I love
God
it.
bless you.
Thank you.
Okay. Boy, this is a switch. Okay, so I have a man, and I feel like I don't know where I'm at yet. I have a man here, and he shows me, gee, I'm not good with geography. I don't even know where Hungary is. He shows me a Hungary connection. And he tells me, I'm asking, who are you? He tells me my name is Lester. Who connects to that? Does somebody? You. Okay. Thank you, Shane. What is your name?
D.
D. Okay. So this man, I love his energy. Is this your husband?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Did you tell him he better come today or else?
Yes, absolutely. I even wore my wedding rings.
Okay. Well, he said, I'm here because he said, should kick my butt.
You better believe it.
He said, if I didn't come, should kick my butt. Okay. So we have Lester hungry. Did he wear funny hats? Because he is showing me this like crazy
a German hat.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
And he is from Hungary.
What's that?
He is from Hungary.
He is from Hungary.
Yes.
Wow. Spirit amazes me. He is making reference, honey. Is your birthday in April?
Yes.
Yes, okay, because, well, he's wishing you happy belated birthday. But he is also showing me that surround you. There's some kind of a, did he give you, was there an angel connection with you?
Absolutely.
Okay.
He gave me an
Are these
angel.
like concrete angels like you
Yes.
put in gardens and
Yes.
stuff? Okay, because he's liking that. He's saying, God, I love our angels. So he's loving. Now he's scolding you because he says you don't take care of yourself. Is that true?
Well, I get.
Who is this young lady sitting
That's
there?
right.
I'm Fred.
A friend.
She's
okay.
like my third
So-
daughter.
Does she take care of herself?
Not as well as she.
That's right. And would there have been a suddenness with him, honey?
Pardon me?
Would there have been a sudden passing with him?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
because he's saying no
yes.
goodbyes to me, no goodbyes.
No,
Yeah.
we didn't get to say goodbye.
Yeah.
It was that quick.
Yeah.
He was very ill, but his passing was fast.
Yeah, but he didn't show me. We didn't expect him to go when he did. Do you understand? Yeah. Okay. So he's saying that I didn't want to say goodbye to you because he said I'm with you all the time. Do you feel his presence?
I don't.
Aw.
And that's why I asked him to come through today.
Because he said he is. You just got to open up and see. I don't know if he's talking about, I don't know. He's talking about, did you garden or did you used to garden or something? Because he's showing
I
me.
love my flowers.
Okay. But do you have like more than, you must have a lot of angels in your garden.
I do.
Okay.
I do.
Because that's what he shows me. He shows me these angels. And he said, I sent you the first angel, and he said, I send you all the rest. So I do believe there's a connection with
He
that.
bought me my first angel
Good. Beautiful.
for my birthday.
Beautiful. I love his energy.
Yeah.
He loved life. Yeah.
I talked with you on the phone, and I said I tried to get tickets, and you told me how to get them here.
Mm-hmm.
And I said to you, somebody's going to be bugging you, and I met him.
You met your husband?
Yes, I
okay,
met him.
Perfect. Is there an October connection to him as
He
well?
passed in October.
He what?
He passed in October.
Perfect. I feel like, honey, has he been gone for a while? Because
11 years.
Okay, yeah. But I feel like his presence is very much with you. And I do feel like he says she never notices me. He says, I try to show myself to her all the time. I don't know, his energy is kind of fading for me, but he's sending love for you. So please know that this was his way of acknowledging that he didn't want you to kick his butt. You know, he wanted you to come. So there was a reason.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, wow. Okay, where am I now? Okay, I have something here I feel would be younger energy. This young man shows me himself to be, I want to say, in his 20s. I do feel a very fast passing with him as well. He talks about something with March. So there would be a March connection with him, and I kind of feel like I'm over here someplace. And I feel like he also talks to me about his son. So I feel there would be he would have had a son, a small baby. Does anybody relate to that over here? Do you want to stand? Anybody else relate to that? I feel like I'm over here someplace. And James will get you the mic. What is your name, honey?
Abby.
Abby, okay. So do you relate to the young male that passed?
Be my husband.
Your husband, okay. And you have a son?
Yeah, he'll be 2 in October.
Okay. Who works in healthcare around you?
My mom.
Your mom, okay. He keeps making reference. Again, would you understand why he's taking responsibility for his passing?
Yes.
Okay. And I feel like I love his energy. He had an energy that was just amazing, just full of life. Is there something significant to next month?
It's our birthdays.
August or September?
We're 3 days apart.
So happy birthday, because he's making me aware of something significant to next month. He's also apologizing to you. So I feel there is an apology. He said, I'm sorry. I don't know, I don't know, did he struggle with addiction?
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry. Because he shows me that I'm so stupid. He said first off, he said you were the best thing that ever happened to him in his life. So he wants you to know that. He also says to me that he's sorry that he won't get to see his son here. He said, but I am with him in spirit. So I do feel like he is with your son a lot. How old is your son?
He'll be 2 in October.
Aw. Okay. He says to me that your son sees him and talks to him. Do you know that? Does he mention things to you?
We blow kisses to Daddy in heaven all the time.
Yes. He also shows me the releasing of the balloons, which for me is also who released balloons in his honor or his memory.
Me and my son.
Okay. And have you not moved on? No. He said, she can't even think about that. And he said, it's almost a year. And he said, he's sorry. And I'm sorry, I'm just going to say it the way he said it. He said, I'm sorry for the hell that I put you through. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay. I love this man. I think he was a beautiful energy. I think that he struggled like so many do with addiction. And I think this is something that he did 100 times before.
Yeah.
He said, I'm sorry that you had to experience that. And he said, I don't want you to remember. Was he not at home when he passed?
Was he what?
Was he at home when he passed?
Yes.
Yes. Did you find him, or who found him?
His brother.
His brother found him. Because he said, and did you get a phone call, or who came to you? Because
the ambulance called me.
Yes, because he's saying she relives that phone call over day after day after day, and he said, I want you to stop. He says, I know that you are not ready to hear this. He says, but there will come a time, he says, when I'm sending you someone, I want you to move on. But I'm sending you the right person because they're going to raise my baby. Whew, she's going to make the medium cry. I usually don't get emotional. This one's very emotional for me, love. He says, that little boy in you were the love of my life, and he shows me a rainbow, so know that he'll be sending you rainbows. When you see that rainbow, that'll be his symbol that he is with you and your son. I am so sorry for your loss. God bless you, and thank you. Spirits on fire tonight, are they not? Woo! Yes. All right. Now this gentleman, I'm switching modes again because this gentleman I really love. He's an older general. Geez. He's an older gentleman to me. I feel like trying to figure out where I am, where they're pulling me. He tells me his name is Lawrence. I feel like I'm in this area or someplace over here. But he tells me his name is Lawrence. I feel he was a very spiritual man, and he would not be anywhere near here. No way. No way. So he shows me his spirituality. I feel he was extremely educated. So I feel there was so much education around him. I feel like he talks to me about having a sister, and her name is Betty. Does anybody? Oh, can I have you come down here, sweetie? Because I can't see you at all.
You can't. Oh. Can you see me?
Now I can see you. You're so far back there. Okay. So, do you know who this person is?
My uncle.
Your uncle. Okay. I love him. I love him. He shows me, do you understand the spirituality part of it?
Yes.
And who is Betty?
My mother, his sister.
His sister. Okay. Why is he worried about your mom?
She just had knee replacement surgery.
Okay. Did she have one or both?
One.
Okay. Do you know she's going to get another one?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Were you close to your uncle?
Yes.
Because he says, she's my daughter, don't call her niece. Yeah, because he almost comes through as father for me. I just feel, God, I love him. I feel like he spent a lot of time on education, or would have, educated. Did he teach, or was he a teacher?
He was a professor at Gettysburg University.
Beautiful. Did you have reservations about coming here? Go ahead, you can say it.
I was indifferent.
Indifferent.
Yeah.
So, yes, you did. Well, he's saying, I'm glad that you did. I'm glad that you did. I'm glad that you came. I feel like he wants his family to know. I feel like you were a close family. I feel like he wants his family to know how much that he loves them. He is at peace. I feel like also with him, I don't know what he's trying to show me. I feel like are there more brothers and sisters?
There's another brother.
Okay, yeah. Is he here?
No.
No, okay. He's here then in life, though?
No.
No, he's passed too?
Yes.
Okay, because he kept saying brother here, so I didn't know if he was here or he was with him. Okay. So he wants you to know how proud he is of you. I don't know, he says there's some kind of transition or change coming for you. So I do feel like there's something coming up for you. He's indicating to me that you are not aware of it yet. But he said this is going to be good for you. Boy, was he in the military too? Or?
Yes.
Okay, because he's saluting me, boy. Just don't leave that part out. And I feel he was so busy. He was just like into everything. I feel he was set on boards, and
yes.
And was he involved with a school board or church committee or something?
Probably both.
Both, okay. Yeah, because he just shows me him being extremely involved in things. So he is sending your love, and he's sending healing to your mom. He's also acknowledging, who acknowledges or can identify with the month of November?
His son. His birthday's in November.
Okay, because he is happy birthday to his son. Also acknowledging, does he have 2 children though?
No.
Did someone lose a child? Because he has child in spirit with him. He's showing me 2.
I don't know.
Okay, just hold on to that. I feel like his energy's kind of pulling back, but he's just wanted to step through and say hello. And he says, boy, I bet you're surprised to see me or hear from me.
Never in a million years would he be anywhere near this.
What's that?
Never in a million years would he be anywhere near this. So.
Okay. Okay. Well, thank you, dear. Woo. Okay, where to go? Okay, I keep hearing the name. I feel these are grandparents. I keep hearing May and Richard, like M-A-Y-E. And I feel like they're somebody's grandparents, but I feel like they're talking about having a daughter with them, and there would be a cancer connection. Do you want to stand? And what is your name?
Leanne.
Leanne, I can't see you. Okay. Hi. Okay, so May and Richard are grandma and grandpa?
My grandparents.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Did Mom pass really early?
Mom passed very young. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Would she have been like in her late 40s or early 50s?
Yes.
Okay. Boy, your mom, I love her energy.
Yeah.
She's coming through. I feel like she's been through a lot.
She has.
And she is coming through and telling me that she is sorry that she has missed so much in life. And she is sorry that she couldn't be here. Is there another sister?
Yes.
Okay, because she's talking about two sisters. And who is Debbie?
That's my mom.
Your mom?
Yeah.
Okay. Boy. I feel like, was she sick for a while, honey, with cancer?
Yes.
Okay. Because I feel like, she shows me I battled it, but I feel like she was always in a good mood. She tried to keep.
She tried so hard. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's
She
very
tried
positive.
so hard, and it was so difficult for her. Were you with her at passing?
I was close by.
Yes. Because she's saying, I don't know, she says was there somebody not with her or not?
Yes.
Okay. Would this have been your sister or who?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yes.
I don't know if sister feels guilty or what that is, but she's saying that, no. You know, she says, and thank you. Did you care for her too? Because she's thanking you for caring
for her.
did.
Yeah.
Okay. Because she is saying, I want to thank you for caring for me. She says, I want you to know I'm healed now. And she said, you know, I just feel such wonderful energy. She keeps handing you roses and lilies for some reason. So I don't know what that is.
Makes complete sense, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
She talks about roses and lilies. There also seems to be, I don't know, she's talking to me about November, so I don't know what November is, but please keep that in mind. Okay. I feel like, is Dad still here?
My dad is still here.
Is Dad having some medical issues? There's some problems?
He had a very serious medical issue since she passed.
Okay,
so.
Because she is acknowledging knowledge of the medical issue and knowing of the medical issue.
Okay.
So yes. But she is just sending love. And do you have children? Because she's talking about the children.
They were her favorite.
Okay, yeah.
The grandchildren, absolutely.
I hope your sister's not here.
Well, in general, she loved them all to pieces, yeah.
So she is just telling me how she watches over them and is around them. So I do feel that energy with her as well. She said, you know, I just stopped in to say hi and I love you. I feel like, honey, has she been gone for a while?
She has.
Yeah, because she takes me to like, I don't know, she's not giving me the year, but she takes me to like 2005, 2006, somewhere around there. Would you? Or was it?
2010.
Okay, I'm off. That's okay. Spirit.
Yeah.
They're starting to mess with me. No. But just sending your love.
Can you send mine back?
Say that again?
Can you send mine back to her? My love for her?
She can hear you, honey. Okay. She's with you. Yes, she's with you. So just know that she is with you. She loves you. And
thank you.
God bless you.
God bless you. Thank
you. Okay. Where am I? Oh, gee, I was going to give away some readings today. I forgot I'm so involved in this. I'm coming back to that. But Shane, where are you? So these are good for private reading with me, and you will not have to wait a year. You'll get in, you call the office, and you will get in within the next 3 months. So we will get you in. Just when you call, please make sure you say, I was at When Spirit Speaks. And I'm feeling like I wanted to go to this lady right here in the white. You. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Okay. I have a couple more I want to give away. Okay, I don't know where this is coming. I have who would have passed? I have a young energy here that would have passed in a car accident. And I feel like the way Spirit is showing me this, I feel like there would have been like 3 people that would have passed close around the same time. They weren't in the accident altogether, but I feel like there's like 3 people that would have passed within months of each other or around the same time frame. And I feel like this person that's coming through for me would be a male, and he's saying, my dad, David. Does anybody understand that? Do you want to stand, honey? And what is your name?
Chrissy?
What is it, Christy?
Chrissy.
Okay, Chrissy. So, would you understand 3 people passing around the same time?
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like, is his dad here today?
No.
Okay. Because he's saying, where's my dad? Is Dad David?
Yeah.
Okay. So he's asking where Dad is. I feel like this young man, honey, was full of energy and life. I feel like he shows me something with the month of July. Do you relate to July?
My brother.
Say that again.
My brother.
Okay.
There's, yeah. Couple relations to July.
Now this is weird because he's showing me, I want to say, you know, when I was little, my aunt and uncle had a little Pomeranian and its name was Fluffy, and he's showing me my aunt and uncle's dog. Do you understand that?
No, I don't know that one.
Okay. Does anyone understand that? Okay. That's okay. Now,
Do you hear me? My son passed away and we called him Fluffy. He was 16.
did he pass in a car accident?
Yes.
Is there a connection to David or Dave? Do you know?
Not that I know of.
Okay, I think I have 2 here. Did you understand the connection to Dave? We're kind of piggybacking. You understand the connection to Dave?
Yes.
Okay. And your son died in a car accident as well? Yes. Okay, so both of you. Okay. Can we get James over there with a mic too? Oh, got him? Okay. Thank you. Who would have played lacrosse or had a lacrosse connection? Okay,
right here.
That's your son? Okay. Because he steps forward for me. He's talking about, did someone do some kind of scholarship for him, or is there some kind of scholarship that you're
Yes.
involved in?
Yes.
Okay. Are you Dad?
I am.
Okay. And did he love animals? Because they keep showing me the animals.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And were you not able to say goodbye to him, sir?
No.
Okay. Because he wants you to know, to both of you, and I'm not done with you yet, so hang on, honey. It's just they're coming. There's still another person, too. He wants you to know that he's telling me, I may not have been on this earth that long. He says, but you were the best mom and dad I could have ever asked for. So he wants to extend his love to you. He tells me, he says I have sisters. Do you have sisters?
2.
Okay. And I feel like this was just a crazy accident. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. And he shows me something about July. Do you understand July?
Oh, that's when he passed.
Okay. He wants you to know how much he loves you. Do you feel his presence?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, because he's saying, I'm around my mom and dad, my family all the time. And he's thanking you, Mom, because I don't know what you do, but he said, my mom still includes me in everything.
I do.
Do you understand?
That's correct.
Okay. And he says, Mom and Dad, I don't want you to be sad. He said, I want you to remember. I want you to remember the good times and how full of life I was. Because he said, that's how I am over here. And I feel that he watches over you. Who's still having a really hard time with this? Is it you, Dad, or Mom?
All of us.
You all are, yeah. Because I feel, you're a close family. And I just feel like since this happened, in an instant, my whole life changed before me. Now, I know Fluffy wasn't his real name, so what was his?
That was his nickname.
What was his name?
Wesley.
Wesley, okay. He's sending his love to you. Who has the birthday coming up?
He would in October.
Okay, because he's acknowledging the birthday.
Two of his siblings, too.
His twin brother and sister that also have birthdays in October.
Is he a twin?
No, he is not.
Okay, but they're all in October.
Yes.
Okay, because he is just acknowledging birthdays in October and celebrating. So I feel like he shows me releasing of the balloons too. So did you release balloons, or who released the balloons?
We did.
Okay.
We did.
And he's telling you the same thing. He's saying, I don't want you to relive that day over and over. I want you to remember those good times that we had. And he's thanking you, just thanking you for being the best parents. I feel like he's happy. I do feel there was an older woman there to meet him.
How much over?
Hey, fair question. I don't know, I would say probably 60s, 70s. Can you relate to that?
Yeah. Not that we know of.
Okay. Just hang on to that, because, yeah, she's an older woman. I feel, Dan, I feel like this is on your side. So when you're trying to validate that, keep that in mind. What is the scholarship? Because he's really kicking heels over that.
We started a scholarship fund as a memorial to him for a fellow lacrosse player from his high school.
Okay, beautiful, beautiful. Well, he sends his love to you, so thank you both, and God bless, and I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you.
Now, I want to come back to this couple over here. You lost a son as well?
No, he was a friend of mine.
Their son?
No.
No. Okay. Your friend lost a son? No.
No, the person who passed was a friend of mine. This is my dad. He was like a son to him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think I was with you. I think I was with them. I'm sorry. Okay. Whew. Okay. Wow. Okay, we're kind of at 5 after 8. I want to give away 2 more readings. So Shane, I am going to give you this. Run. Okay, and I feel like I want to come over here. Who wants a reading over here? Put up your hand. I feel like this lady in the blue shirt. Yeah, you're welcome. And then I have one more. And just all of you put up your hands and we'll figure out, let's spirit pick it. No. I'm letting them guide me. You don't need a reading. I'm thinking this young lady in the green shirt over here. Yes, right there. Right there, yeah. Okay, beautiful. So yay. I want to see if there's anything else that I'm getting my balloon is starting to unballoon. Whew. Folks, I feel like I'm kind of, my energy is kind of dissipating. So is there any questions that you have in the remainder time? I will be happy to answer those for you. Does anybody have any questions? Yes.
When we're thinking to our people who have passed, do they hear what we're...
Absolutely. You know, I always say we don't need a medium to communicate with our loved ones in spirit. We have to pay attention and be open to the signs and symbols of spirit. Spirit communicates to us in so many ways, such amazing ways. When you talk to them, they hear us. At least, I mean, I can't say that 100% for sure because I'm not over there. I might be after tonight, but I'm not over there. But that is how Spirit shows it to me. And we all have that ability in us. You know, the thing of it is I'm just a little more heightened because I trained that muscle a little more. We don't grow up wanting to be a medium, let me tell you. That was not my life's desire, or a psychic. I kind of grew up and I kind of shelved it and I kind of pushed it away and I didn't want to do it. But, you know, when I see the good and the love and the healing that it brings to people, you put your personal life aside and you do the work of Spirit. So I believe it is a calling. But as Spirit has showed me, we all have that ability within us if we pay attention and listen. So if asking when mom, dad, we want to talk to them, or brother, sister, yes, they do hear us. I feel like they do, yeah. Any other questions? Yes.
Are all religions together on the other side?
You know, I can't really, speak to religion. I believe that what we believe here on earth, whether we be Catholic or Christian or spiritualist, I believe when we transform or move over to the other side, we make our transition, I believe we all come together. Because let's face it, most religions, we're all the same thing. It's all about love, healing, and connecting. So, you know, we might have different belief systems, but we're all trying to reach the same point in a different way. So that is how Spirit has always showed it to me, and that is what my belief system is. So, and what we believe in is what we believe in. So, yes.
I lost my fiance like 7.5 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I have a heightened sense of awareness.
Mm-hmm.
So when I go to very old places,
Mm-hmm.
I feel the energy around me. I have this ability to, but I need to know how to set boundaries because they like to move stuff.
Yeah.
And it freaks me out, and I'm like, don't show yourself to me. Don't move my stuff. Like.
Well, it is funny because, you know, in preparing for this venue last night, I'm laying in bed. I'm on hyper mode. I'm laying in bed, and my heart starts having these horrible palpitations. I'm like, oh, God. Like, I got to go to the hospital. And I'm thinking, what am I going to do if they keep me? You know, because that was Spirit's energy coming to me. So even me, you know, when I open up, you have to learn to kind of close it. But like in a venue like this, it's really hard because, you know, a lot of your relatives and a lot more wanted to come through. But I will say this, there's only so much energy in the tank. You have to kind of learn to put a lid on it or close it. So protective things, you know, I know it sounds ridiculous, but I put bubbles up around me. I walk in the door, close it, and shut the door. That is one way I do protection. You know, when I'm doing readings, I put my antenna up, and then when I'm done, it kind of comes down. And I kind of know when my energy's kind of dissipating. But you could be empathic, just a feeler, so you feel more energy around you. So you have to learn protective modes. So my recommendation to you would be any kind of information that you can get on empathic ability. Okay. A few more questions? Yes.
So she's afraid to ask you.
That's okay.
She had 100 questions for me because we've never been, and she wanted to know if her sister, who was stillborn
No, they actually grow in spirit. Now they do. And they will show me, like, let's say you lose a child. And just when I said that, who lost a baby, Heidi? Was there a stillborn baby, Heidi? Somebody told me Heidi. Okay. Because somebody's talking to me about Heidi. But yes, they do grow. Now, they'll show me stillborn, but they do grow. And a lot of times if you have other children, they'll kind of live through them and grow through them as well. So, yeah. Perfect. Okay. One more. Yep.
So are they just chilling up there and then they come down and visit us sometimes? Or, like, are they, you know what I mean? Like, because my dad, I feel like, would be, like, hanging out with, like, you know, Led Zeppelin and all of them. Or are they always with me?
Well, it's kind of funny because I find that, you know, I had a guy that came through. One time I was doing a private reading, and I had him come through, and the gentleman said to me, he said, I thought when I got up here we were just supposed to float around and do nothing all day. He says, I work harder up here than I do in life. So I do believe that they have jobs to do. I do believe, when we transition, it's very much like our world. We're kind of, think of it like an onion, and there's several different layers, and we are just one section of that layer. So I do believe that, they have other things that, they have things that they do. I think we have learning, unfinished things that we didn't do or fulfill in this life, we do in that over there. So, and I've always been told that you want to finish it here. You don't want to have to do it over there because it's a lot harder. At least that's what they show me. So, yeah. Okay. Well, with that, folks, I ask you to turn to the person that you came with, your loved ones, your friends, and thank them. And I want to thank all of you for being an amazing group. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, guys. All right. Thanks.